And so we drove and saw we went into this neurosurgeon's office, and pediatric neurosurgeon, one of 4 on the West Coast. And he was great with Grace. And Grace was amazing. He showed the MRIs, he showed what a normal brain of a 14-year-old would look like, and then what Grace's looked like, and the amount of fluid that had caused
And there was
swelling.
He said there was a blockage right here, and they didn't know why. She had had another MRI done with contrast so they can see where the fluid was going.
Man, she had so many MRIs done. I mean, she was just like MRI central.
And he told her, he said, our best option, these are our 3 options. 1, we can wait and just see if it's getting worse, if it doesn't. 2, they can put in a shunt. And we had only heard that like babies
Had shunts
have
before.
hydrocephalus, and he said she hasn't had it since then because he would have known when she was baby. Or 3rd option, we kind of, I guess, drill through, make a new hole where the passage of her
Right here?
fluid down to her spine. He'll make a new passage, so it'll just bypass the blockage, and the fluid will drain a different way.
They would drill through her skull, through the upper part of her brain, because we don't use that part of the brain anyway.
Which we were like, huh? You don't?
Because we don't use that part of the brain anyway. That's what he said to us. We went, oh,
That seems super dumb.
okay.
But, so we we said, okay, like, let's think about it. We decided we were going to wait. And we got another appointment for like mid-December.
And we started walking the dog, and we would walk, and we would cry, and we would walk, and we would talk, and we would walk, and we would pray, and we would just walk, and we would think,
And there was
how is
that-
this happening to us?
Well, and
Because she's fine.
we had to get out of the house because we didn't want to alarm her or the other girls. Grace was there through the doctor's statements, but at the same time, he was so matter of fact that it didn't seem like a big deal.
She asked questions like, if I do this procedure where they drill through my brain, will math be easier? She was she was serious. It was great. And he said, maybe it will be. We don't know. It was great. So it was the day before we were going to meet with him, and we were planning
we just
on
had a follow-up, and we had decided as a family that we weren't going to do anything. Let's wait. She hadn't had one since end of October, and it was December.
It was
And
December.
we thought, maybe it's passed. Maybe it's all cleared up, or every 6 months, is that really that big a deal?
And we were like, Lord, if you want us to have this, could you give us some sort of sign? And the morning, 4 a.m., before we went to meet with the doctor that day, Grace woke up, ran to the bathroom, and had another episode. And so we decided,
Well,
okay.
and she said, I'll do anything not to have this pain again.
She said those words,
Like, okay.
I will do it.
Because
As a
when she would
14-year-old,
throw up,
watch the dog's gonna eat it.
when she would throw up, the passage would like, the spider would like open, and that would release the fluid, and that's why the pain would be gone. And she said, I don't ever want to have it again, so let's do whatever we can. So we said, okay. So we went in and said, what's your best option?
And they had the surgery January the 11th. And January the 11th changed our lives forever, because since then, Grace has never had a headache like she had those headaches. She's caused a few headaches to us, but that's just teenage years. And she's been headache free from hydrocephalus since then. And we are so still just, every once in a while we'll just be like, can you believe that happened to us? Can you believe that we went through that? It was unbelievable. It was, so every day is a gift. Every day with your, man. And when she had the surgery, oh, that was crazy, because
I think we sat in silence in the waiting room.
the entire
Like,
surgery,
didn't
didn't say a
talk.
word, just stared at the wall, didn't
And then
speak.
That they called us on the phone and said, okay, surgery went great. Doctor is closing it up. and he'll come out and talk to you in like 30 minutes. And we lost it.
We just
We
sobbed.
were just ugly
looked
crying
like,
in the waiting
we
room.
looked like crazy people. It must have been like we had built up so much trying to be strong, and then that moment that we found out that our little girl was okay. Whew, let me tell you, we just sobbed and sobbed and sobbed, and then we called all the family, and then we called the teachers at the school that I work at, and they ran to to Natalie and Maddie Jo's classroom. Yeah, it was good. All right. Well, that's the end, unless you want to walk back.
No. But I think these walks helped us get through that. Don't you think?
Yeah, and that's why we started these walks. And that's why, switching sides. And that's why we do them. So, anyway, have a great day.